Hey guys, has anybody seen this 2021 Dodge Challenger Mopar Drag Pack? This car is literally insane. This is a 7.5 second quarter mile car right here that Dodge is selling just 50 of. Only 50 cars. And the way I guess you have to be able to get this car is they have a video posted here. And this car is pretty crazy right here. It's a 7.5 second car, and I guess you have to call Dodge concierge service to be put on a list, and then apparently it's a first come first serve for 50 cars. So this car here was shown in white, but there's a lot more to this car. It's got a 354 cubic inch motor. Horsepower is not yet released, but apparently the previous version a few years ago, same motor, without the improvements of this motor, put out 1200 horsepower. So now this is saying to be the most powerful drag pack. So we can assume it's got more than 1200 horsepower. So here it is right here, concierge at this number to register. Prior to orders opening on September 9th. Order reservations will be limited edition 50 serialized cars. I mean, this is just a flat race car. I mean, this thing is just awesome. I mean, everything about this car is just a race car. And I'm just going to kind of scan through the pictures here. Because I don't see these pictures available anywhere. I happen to come across them. So imagine having this car. So, but check this out. That's underneath the car. So this is like the color. So you've got a choice of which seats to use. You have the Racetech base seat kit or the Racetech head restraint seat kit. So the car starts at $135,900. That's just for the car. Now that doesn't include the seats, either 2600 or 5400, or which wheel and tire kit you like, 4900 or 6900. Okay, so obviously this is a high-end race seat and this is the high-end wheel and tire kit. And here's your choice of colors. So you've got black, they call it pitch black, torrid red, hell raising. I mean, look at that. I mean, that it's awesome. Smoke show. And frostbite. Frostbite's a new Dodge blue color. I haven't seen one in person. I've seen pictures of it. It looks cool in the pictures, but the pictures seem to be a little different. It's hard to say until you see it. I have to see it in person. And then these are graphic packages. So, you know, they give you a choice of, it says drag pack. You can do it in a dark color, then direct connection, dark. So you've got different colors, which is pretty cool. You know, this thing is shown in every particular option, every option that you may want of each color. I mean, that looks pretty dope. That looks pretty dope right there. Look at this thing right here. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's, ooh, that is just wicked. That is wicked right there. That's frostbite. So this is the vehicle. I mean, so your graphics run $6,000 and $995 on the paint if you want to color. So if we had this up, I got a calculator right here. So the car starts at 135. We're just gonna call that 136. And then you add the seats for 5,500. And the wheels and tires for 7,000. They're at 149. Add your color paint for 1,000. You're at 150. Gonna have to get the stripes. There's 6. So it's about 156,000 before tax, title, and license. Apparently, customer pickup is required from Watson Engineering in Brownstown, Michigan. I looked them up, and they actually make the Super Cobra Jet Mustang, which is a competitor against this car. So unusual enough, kind of crazy. This is a company that I guess does the retrofitting to the Challenger vehicle itself. You know, it's for track use only. It's not street legal. It doesn't even have a VIN number. 3-gallon fuel tank. I mean, turbo 400 transmission. You know, this is stuff we raced with back in the 90s. Strange engineering, brakes, rear end. You know, this is your basic cookie cutter stuff we use in race cars back, well, what we thought were race cars back in the 90s. 10-inch stall converter, Mercury Racing headers. I mean, we didn't have the supercharger, and we use Holley Dominator carburetors, but not fuel injection. So basically, you know, this is your normal, everyday 411 gears. I mean, this is your everyday basic race car from the 90s, but Dodge just fine-tuned it and retrofitted it. And this is a pretty badass car right here. I'd say this is a, whew, man, if I ever had one of these, that would be the color I would choose. Craziness. Just, I mean, just look at that. I mean, I'd have to drive that on the street. I don't care. But I just wanted to cover this because I haven't seen any pictures or any more information about this car. Horsepower has not been released yet. There's no horsepower ratings on this car yet. But like I said, the previous one had 1,200 horsepower. So I don't know, it's pretty crazy stuff. But awesome, awesome car. That's your 2021 drag pack Dodge Challenger.